And I'm president of the Portland Business Alliance, and welcome to our second Green Hour. How many of you were at the first one at Vestas? Right. Isn't it cool? The whole concept of these events is to go out and hear what other people are doing in sustainability. That's what we've heard from our members. We surveyed you and we said, what do you want to do in sustainability? And you all said, we want to learn from each other. So we're setting up a series of events all over the city so you can learn from other companies. And tonight, I'm very excited to introduce one of my board members, John Willis, who is head of CH2M Hill here in Portland, to tell us about all of this great stuff we're seeing and what CH2M Hill is doing globally to promote Portland's sustainability values and principles. So, John?
Thanks. Well, great. Thanks for coming. Welcome to CH2M Hill. And I think that's my cell phone making the microphone. So, as Sandy mentioned, the purpose of these events is to get the larger crowd of Portland businesses together and really network and share how we can sell what we do as a community elsewhere, both in Portland and elsewhere. And of course, the economy has been changing quite rapidly, even since the first Green Hour. So that provided the inspiration for the planning committee here to really talk about what is the Oregon advantage, and that is sustainability. So who's traveled outside of Oregon and you almost get a better sense of our brand from outside than you do here? Does that happen? Okay, so this is something we can sell. And as we look at the projects we do at CH2M Hill, we realize as we've conducted work here in Oregon and you'll see over in the global boat there elsewhere, we found that there's a really strong sustainability ethic here in Portland that we can sell. And so I can tell you tonight, when you see anything global here or outside the state of Oregon, we pick these projects because they have very strong, whether it's technology or staff that are from the Portland area and maybe a little bit broader if you consider Cascadia. The other important thing to think about our company, some of you may know we've been around for 62 years. It was a little bit difficult to figure out what we were going to share tonight because we do a lot more than even we did 3 or 4 years ago. But wanted to gather those projects together and share those ideas. But really, we put on everybody's name tag, what's your idea? Because we thought it would be fun if you guys had ideas. These could be about your business, about maybe some of the infrastructure or built environment, green building business we do, or just about any business at all in Portland that we can promote and grow. Put those ideas down on the whiteboards that are around here. We will capture those electronically. Of course, no paper. Send them out to all of you. And does anybody know we have a place where we can leave business cards? That's probably up at the front there. So leave your business card. Thank you, Christine. She's got the green bucket. It is green. You can put your business card in there. But anyhow, the Oregon advantage is really important because, as you know, we don't really have a lot of population here in Oregon. So we have that brand to sell. And I think what's interesting is what used to be kind of extraordinary, these sustainable projects, some of the examples you see here and around town, they are becoming more and more commonplace. And so I took some notes as I was wandering around. I was simply astonished as we were pulling all this together. This is just today, just an ordinary day in our office. And I wanted to share this because it was pretty impressive. So today we had a discussion with a local electric car manufacturer that wants to take their operations and research and development and replicate that around the world. That's pretty cool. We started several new facilities for photovoltaic clients today. We submitted a proposal with OSU. Can I share that? Is that okay? Okay. We submitted a proposal with OSU to the Department of Energy researching new manufacturing technologies for making advanced photovoltaic modules. So this is nanotechnology, I think, is maybe part of it. This is pretty cool. I got to review a design for a solid waste screen. This was to control odor, but because of what it does for wind flow, it's a great opportunity to integrate wind energy at the top of this windscreen. So taking a solution and taking a problem and finding multiple solutions. Is very excited to see that. Our transportation group started up a new regional trail network project. So we're seeing growth in areas that are related to sustainability, non-motorized modes for transportation. And I also got to observe work that we're doing. This is really cutting edge, using wetlands as zero energy means for taking wastewater and treating it. This is usually done in a very high energy consumption building, and of course a lot of folks know wastewater is the big core of what we started on. But anyhow, I wanted to share those because this is just an ordinary day at CH2M Hill, and I'd like for all of the businesses to be selling that. So I think I'll wrap it up now, and I really want to encourage that kind of conversation. And I can't stop without I got to share with the boats. We have 3 corners of presentations. Some of you have probably already explored them, and we call those boats. These funny curved wall things, very cool, and a great place to share our stuff. So the first one I'll talk about over on the south end is our carbon Facebook. This is the eco mapping technology. That's probably the best way to describe it. Carbon Facebook. Out on this, is this east boat, is the Exporting the Oregon Advantage. These are global projects that I spoke to, and down in there is building sustainable facilities and buildings. And Nathan Corser is at the Sustainable Buildings. John Nerez, where's John? He's got his hand up there. He's going to share eco mapping. And then Kirsten Pennington, right there. And I also want to point out, Kirsten is our regional sustainability director. So she did a great job with the content here. But she'll be in the global boat. So anyhow, thanks. Enjoy yourselves. Grab a drink, and I'm going to turn this back over to Sandy because she's got her hand up.
You've got to answer questions.
Oh,
you can't.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I'm going to ask the first. That's our prerogative. With the economic downturn and everybody cutting back, are you seeing people less committed to sustainable kinds of activities?
Boy, I know there's a bunch of people that could answer this better than I can in our office, but you know, being successful in business, as they say, is about following the cheese. And where we have been investing in sustainable technologies as we've gone through this economic crisis, and our company is not immune from that. We've softened in some markets, but the areas where we're really doing well are in sustainable businesses. For transportation, I'll pull that example out. Our national revenue for freight rail, this was related to last summer's spike in fuel prices, has gone up 3 times, total revenue in 1 year. And light rail has gone up twice, Teresa? I think double over what it was in 2007. We're starting more new green building projects, I hope I have this right, than we ever have before, LEED certified and otherwise. And if we follow those types of businesses, and of course photovoltaic is the fastest growing part of the portfolio of our electronics and advanced technology group, these are the types of businesses we've been making investments in and looking at for many years. And some of them are part of a strategic plan. We see this as our future, and some of them we've very luckily stepped into with the right client at the right time, and in this case, operating without a lot of credit. A lot of our clients that have operated on cash are doing very well right now and are choosing this time as the right time to build because prices are good.